show you guys how it's done. So what you're gonna need is pliers, wire cutters, your basic screwdrivers, scissors to cut your cotton, and if you care to use it, then your wire or your wire wrap thing. So go ahead and jump right into it. Got the apocalypse. You know how it goes. All cleaned up, ready to go. Set the cap over here. Won't be needing that for a minute. Alright. So what I like to do is grab my wire with my pliers. Pull it out. Right now I'm using 23 gauge stainless steel. Nothing fancy. I'm going to go 2 wraps around. I figure that's enough for what I want to build. And I pull it. And what it does is it straightens that wire out. So there we go. Easy enough. Straightens that wire right out. Straight wire is easier to work with. Trust me. Then I'll take this and I'll snip off the end that's bent. Discard that. Now what you do is when you clip it, try to hold on to it. Because there's nothing more painful than stepping on a wire lead. Oh my god. And then you gotta dig it out. That's fun. Snip it off right here. So that I have 2 wires. Like so. Same size. Alright. Gonna put this in the coiling jig. Turn this down a little bit. Put this in the coiling jig. Yeah, I cheat. It's coiling jig. First, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade this. We're gonna put a 3. Let's see, what do we want? 3.5 maybe. We want to go that big? Sure, why not? I haven't built something this big in a while, so we'll see. What should I do? 5 wraps. 5 wraps should come out to about 1.6. Should 3.5. So your first wrap doesn't count. This little thing here doesn't count. That's a half a wrap. And you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna take this off and set it to the side. Because if I do another wrap, then it's gonna up it. It's gonna be in the 2s, and I don't want it in the 2s. We'll keep it in the 1 points. Again, second coil, I'm gonna do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and I always do this, no matter if I count or not. I always set them right next to each other and make sure that they're what they're supposed to be, because sometimes this can get confusing. So, here we go. And then what I like to do is I'll take it and I'll grab it like this and I'll space it. Stick my fingernails in there. If you don't have fingernails, well, I don't know what to tell you. Stop biting your nails. It's nasty. You space it. Space it just enough. Just enough. See, I'll pull it apart like this, and then I'll scrunch it. And it seems to work out. It seems to space it perfectly. So you do that again. Pull again. Pull it, space it. And scrunch it. Makes them perfect and pretty. Alright, So now we have, what I do with my cotton? There it is. This stuff right here, I swear by it. It might cost $7 a bag, but damn it, man. And I go through 2 bags a month. So, yeah. Easy. Usually by the end of the month, I'm scrounging. But I have my reserves. I have my cotton bacon. Don't care for the stuff, but I use it. I always cut off a strip. Get that set to the side. Okay. Now, this is what I love about the Apocalypse and the Goon. You just stick your lead up there, and it'll just spread apart. Well, if you unscrew it, it will. Promise it works. And I like how high these go. And they're beefy. Love it. So, place it on one side of the coil, or one side of the screw here, and you place it on the opposite side over here. Like so. Slide it in, and I slide it all the way up to the pole. Because these are going to stretch. They're going to tighten. Do the same thing over here. Just slide it in, slide it in. Easy peasy. See, this on the Goon would be complicated because of the fact that you would have wires touching, you'd have wires trying to overlay each other, you know. With this this center pole here, it divides everything, you know. It's just so much simpler. So much simpler. And then this deck just fucking beautiful to build on. It really fucking is. Alright. Tighten it. What I like to do is I'll barely tighten it down. Just enough to hold them. Just enough to hold them. And they're held in place. Nice and tight to the pole. Tight to the pole. Grab my wire snips. Get rid of what I don't want. Woo, that one went on the floor. That's going in my foot later. Then, voila. Voila. Okay, you're going to take it. You're going to stick your coiling tool, whatever you use, screwdriver. I find the screwdrivers work really well with when you have to move a coil over. Because what you'll do is you'll take it and you'll slide it up to its next thing. You just push it. And it's so much simpler. Or you can take your finger and you can hold it here and push your coils over, and it works. So you take it and you pull it back. Well, don't pull it that hard, because then I didn't tighten it down all the way. Damn it. Stupid me. Stupid me. Tighten it down. Before you start pulling, wrench it to where it's got that bit tight. Then pull it. Now we're going to move it over, like I said. Then we're going to lift it. Because what you want is you want it to sit above that side airflow there. Your cap's going to go on, and you want to be able to see the bottom of your coil like so. That's perfect. Do the same thing on the other side. Same thing on the other side. You're gonna grab your wrench or your wire tool. Get him situated. Pull back. Pull back. Pull up. Pull up. Okay. Get them to the same height as the other one. And check my cap. Perfect. Perfect. Now, time for the heat. I love this mod. We are pushing 1 1.4, just like I thought. Being as how they're spaced, doesn't take no time at all. Just like that, baby. Works like a charm. Grab your cotton. Now this is 3.5, so you're gonna need a hefty bit of cotton. Right? So I'm just gonna throw this whole wad in here. I like to do this because when I fluff it here in a second, you'll see. I use this little fucker here. This thing is amazing. You need to get you one of these if you don't have one. Because when you're wicking like RTAs and things like that, you can really fluff the cotton up. Fluff it, fluff it. Everybody needs a good fluffer. Good fluffer. Oh, I need help. So, you're going to slide it in. Slide it in. Now, this is up to you how much cotton you want to use. I like to just put it to where it's enough to touch down. Some people like to wrap it under the coil and, you know, have all that, but I like that open space under it. I like that open space. I like to be able to see the deck. I like to be able to see the juice. But the good thing about this RDA is that it has the space for a lot of cotton. Like this was meant for a lot of cotton. Like other RDAs are meant for deep juice wells and hella, you know, all that. This one was meant to hold a lot of cotton. You can just tell by the way it's built, which is good because your cotton is what holds your juice anyway. And it's what's going to hold your juice inside your mod and not fucking all over the sides of it. If you have a deep juice well and your juice is free flowing, then you got to worry about tipping it. You tip it and your shit's coming out the juice. Your shit's coming out the airflow. You know? So, you know, I like the cotton ones. Like the Kylan holds the grip of cotton. It does. Holds a good amount of cotton. And that thing, I have not had a dry hit yet. And I've vaped that thing at 150 watts. I've pushed this mod to its max with that RDA. And it holds every bit of it. And I've never had a dry hit. Now I'm going to fluff this cotton. And I'm almost at 15 minutes. So I'm going to have to shut this off. And you guys are just going to have to use your fucking imaginations. Because I can't figure out how to get longer than 15-minute videos out of YouTube yet. As soon as I do, and you guys will be sorry. Because I'll be on here for a half an hour. Fucking talking about nothing and being fucking stupid. But appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me. So 14:45, I will juice this up, and I'm sure you'll see me vaping on it later. Have fun, guys. Be safe.